Alright, so I got a bit of a request to do me bow set up, so we'll go through what sort of bow I shoot. So first thing is the bow. It's a Conquest 4 with Minimax cams. So the Minimax cam just shoots a little bit faster than the normal cam, and it's got a solider back wall. That's kind of why I like the Minimax more than the Max cam on the Conquest 4. And a little tip for you is about the Max cams, about all solo cams, is that they have different draw length adjustments. If you have it on the shortest draw length adjustment on your cam, it's going to have a harder back wall and a better timing situation. It's going to rotate better through the shot. So that's just a little tip for you. If you do I'm going to buy the cam, buy the bigger one and come back down. Get a bit of a shot. So that's the bow. Next thing, I didn't make these strings. This string came with the bow. So next thing is the rest. I use a beiter compound blessed compound blade rest with just the blade, no stoppers on the bottom or the top, just the blade, the number 5, 0.25 thickness. Okay, my stabiliser setups are, I have a 34-inch doinker on the front with 6 ounces on the front. And then I use a V-bar setup on the back. I used to use one arm, but I found that I could never get it to balance properly. So since I've been using the V-rods, I get a heaps better stable, heaps more stable with the V-rod setup. Okay, so on the back of the V-rods I have 4, 5, 6 on each side. I used to run different weights on one side to counter the balance, but then I kept putting them on the wrong side and screwing up the whole day. So what I've done now is the same weights on both sides, and I just angle them off it a little bit different to make sure the bow sits square. Okay, I use a backstop. I just like the feel of the backstop. It's not so boing, boing. If you don't use the backstop after the shot, it goes boing, boing. But with the backstop, it just goes toof, toof. So that's the only reason why I use the backstop. They say it doesn't add any accuracy. Next thing would be my sight. So I use a Surelock iconx with a 9-inch arm, fully extended. I use it fully extended. And I use a cartel scope. So this is just a cheap and nasty scope. This is only $55 for this scope. Dirt cheap, and it's just a little drilled dot in there. Just a little drilled red dot. And that is 6 times magnification. So in the Peep sight, I don't know if you could see it, probably too small to see, but I use a 3/64 size Peep sight with a number 1 clarifier. So I used to use the number 2 clarifier, but now I use the number 1 clarifier, and I'll do a video on what the different clarifiers do. But that's pretty much my bow. I use the limbs fully wound down. It's 50 to 60 pounds at fully wound down, but with the Minimax cam you lose 5 pounds with the Minimax. So that means this is now shooting at 55 pounds. Alright, and that's me bow. Now the arrows I'm using, they are goldtip ultralite pros, and they are 300 spine, and this is where I get a bit crazy. I've got a 180 grain point, and these ones 180 grains in there. They're a 130 grain accu point, and then I've got 50 grain F.A.C.T weight screwed into the back of the point. So all up it's 180 points at the front, and I'm using ice veins at the back, and I'll have a video coming out about why I picked these veins coming out soon. And then pin nocks with X10 nocks. Alright guys, so that's me setup. Hope you liked this little video, and I'll get Greg to do his bow now. So if you like this video, make sure you hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and if you've got any other questions or any other things you want us to see do, make sure you write them in the comments and I'll get it done for you. Alright guys, let's go get Greg's bow.